Good morning, Boxers. It's me, Principal Lyra, and these are your daily announcements for Tuesday, September 8th, 2020. And it's the first day of school, so I welcome you all to virtual Eastwood Academy. At least this is how it will be for the first 6 weeks of the school year. Please make sure that you look at our virtual bell schedule. We discussed this at the community meeting last week. There are 10 minutes built into each school day at the very beginning so that you can log on to the hub or to our YouTube channel and view these daily announcements each and every school day. We try to put these together so that you stay informed and you know what's coming up and what's on the horizon. So please make sure you build out those first 10 minutes that we've embedded into the school day to watch these announcements. A lot of the questions you have are answered in these videos. You'll also want to make sure that you join the Eastwood community on the Remind app. You'll download it onto your cell phone and then make sure that you use the join code, and the join code is, and I'll write it down at the bottom here, is the FGKF28. So it's right there. Please make sure you write down that code and click to join the Eastwood community on the Remind app. This is a really good process because we can blast out any urgent alerts. Say, for instance, we were in the face-to-face setting and we had to shut down the building for whatever reason, or there was an emergency, we needed to put some notice out to the community. We could do that very quickly to everybody who is subscribed into the Eastwood Academy group. So please make sure you do that. This is the first day of school, and so in case you don't know, we will be following an alternating block schedule. So last school year and years prior, we followed an a modified block schedule in the past, where all Mondays we reported to all 8 classes, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays we had A days, and Wednesdays and Fridays we had B days. But this school year we are alternating days no matter what. So the Monday could alternate and be an A or a B day depending on what the previous week was. So today is an A day, tomorrow is a B day, and it will keep alternating throughout the year. I know that can get a little confusing for you all, so what we have decided to do is create an A-B day calendar, and we have posted that on the main Eastwood Academy hub page. So anytime you have a question about what day is Monday or what day is tomorrow, you can just look at that calendar, look for that day's date, and then it'll tell you whether it's an A or B day. It is a live document, so in the event that we have a shutdown or something comes up, we can easily revise the calendar to reflect that closure. So you'll want to make sure, again, that you are going to the hub each and every morning to make sure you are watching your daily announcements and you know what day it is. All right, the bell schedule. For the first 6 weeks of school, we're going to be following our virtual bell schedule. Again, we shared this at our community meeting last week on Friday. And so please make sure that you understand, students, that you have to be reporting to your synchronous live lessons for each of your class periods with each of your teachers every single day. The synchronous time period is the first 30 minutes of every class period, and so synchronous means you're online at the same exact time as your teachers. This is a really good time because you can ask any questions that you may have about the curriculum you've accessed. It's a good time for our teachers to demonstrate the lessons to you and show you how to do it, so that whenever you're in the 60-minute asynchronous time period, you're working on your own and you have all your questions answered. And of course, your teachers are available to you during the 60-minute period that you're not online live as well. And of course, we have those office hours that are published on our virtual bell schedule, so your teachers are always ready and available to answer your questions anytime you have them. But please make sure we are following the virtual bell schedule when reporting to classes. Attendance matters each and every single day, every period. So the 90% rule still applies. You will only get credit for the classes if you are present for 90% of the time throughout the school year for that course. So please, please, please get your sleeping schedules straightened out and report to classes the first 30 minutes of each period live with your teachers. All right, I know you guys have a lot of questions about your schedules, your course schedules. Please know that It has been a long and trying period trying to get all of our student schedules aligned. Whenever we switched as a district from one system to another, a lot of weird things happened, and we saw some pre-K students in our system, and so we had to undo a lot of those things before we could actually start scheduling you all. And we did a lot of work of scheduling you all before the rollover, but it got all kind of messed up and out of sorts whenever we did the rollover. So please be patient. We have all of them done. Shout out to Ms. Stanley. She got every single one of the 445 schedules done by herself, and she did the best that she can in the time that she had to do it. So if you see a mistake on your schedule, you'll want to email her immediately and let her know. Mistakes are things like you're a 10th grader, but you're in a 12th grade English class, or you chose the cybersecurity pathway, but you're in an engineering class. So those are mistakes that we can definitely get changed as quickly as possible. If you have a request to change your schedule for any other reason other than a mistake or an oversight, you'll still want to email Ms. Stanley, but please keep in mind we are trying to prioritize schedules that are incorrect because we want people to get the credits they need to graduate. Also, we are trying to avoid making schedule changes after the first week of school because we want to make sure that instruction takes place. And the longer it takes to change your schedule, the more time you are not receiving that instruction. So please make sure you consult both Ms. Stanley, and we've published the master schedule to our hub course. So you can take a look at the master schedule and try to see how your schedule might be able to be changed and make those suggestions to her. Thank you so much for reading her instructions. She sent them by email, I believe, September 3rd. So you'll want to check back at that email and look at the different conditions for changing the schedule as well. All right, we've got some birthdays today. I want to wish a special happy birthday to Jacqueline Bettis. Happy birthday, Jacqueline. Kali Ibanez, happy birthday! And Frankie Dario, happy birthday, guys. 3 Boxer birthdays today. I hope you all have a wonderful first day of school. That's it for me, Boxers. Remember, you can if you want to, you will if you try. Bye.